folks, JD here, and today we've got this. This is the GoolRC X12, and it's a quite good little Mavic Air clone. Now, I don't like using that word clone. It just basically means that it's not an exact clone, it's not a like for like at all. It is just visually quite close to the Mavic Air. And this is it. Very visually close indeed, but we look at that in a bit more detail in a couple of minutes. Let's get out everything so I can move this box out of the way. And here we have it. So here is the little drone. So we have a little camera at the front here. This is a 2 megapixel camera that is able to film sort of upwards, kind of upwards. It's not a fantastic view, as well as you can move it directly underneath the drone, so you can just film directly underneath you. Or you can do what I do, and that is just lock it in place straight in front, because I'm more concerned with everything going on in front of me. Above that, we've got 2 LEDs. Working our way across the back of the drone, across the spine of the drone, we have the on and off button here. Click it once to turn it on. When you are on, you have white LEDs at the front, a red LED to the back, and you can also see a little green LED here, just letting you know that the Wi-Fi board and the camera has come online. Click once again to turn it off. Now, working our way to the back, we have a couple of quite nice looking bits of design at the back here that serve absolutely no purpose other than a bit of design and just to funnel all of the air down at this particular area here. Then we have a little silver bit at the back, once again cosmetic mostly. Now, if we turn it upside down, then we have the battery at the back here. Now this battery unclips, or eventually, that's a little bit awkward. Oh, wow, that is a severely tight fit. And this battery is totally encased inside its own little casing here. If I can just open this for a second, because this battery looks like, I'm a bit concerned. I thought that battery had swollen a bit, because trying to get that out of there was a nightmare. This is a 3.7 volt 1000 milliamp hour battery. That should give you quite a substantial amount of airtime. Now, it does say between 6 to 8 minutes, but honestly, I think this might give you a bit more, you know. It's all encased in this quite nice little package here. It looks quite nice, it feels quite nice as well. It hasn't swollen. I thought it had, because this is a remarkably tight fit. Oh, that really is a little bit crazy there. Right, and also underneath there we also have 4 landing sprigs, 2 at the top here and 2 at the bottom down here. Wi-Fi antenna at the back directly there, just pointing up towards the back end of the drone. Now, obviously you don't fly like this. It is a folding drone, therefore it unfolds. So to unfold it, what you do, and in the same style as the Mavic Air, the 2 front propeller arms pull out like that. So that is what you have. And then the ones at the back just push down. And as they push down, they flip around, giving you this assembly. And then likewise we have this side, which once again, if I just get it started, then it just clicks into place. And this is the finished result. Now, I'm sorry, I know this is a toy grade quadcopter, but it looks really quite nice. They have paid a lot of attention to detail here. They have looked at the Mavic Air and thought, right, how can we not rip it off, but sort of use the designs and the aesthetics and bring it to the toy grade quadcopter market. And this is exactly what they've done. It's extremely light. This is nowhere near going to be anywhere close to that 250 gram limit. So what are we talking? So we're talking battery, camera module, all in. This is your flying weight. Your flying weight is 97 grams. So I wouldn't take it out in wind. It would be okay inside the house. That would be good. But above all else, this just really, I mean, look at it. It does. I'm sorry, even if you don't like the drone, you have got to say that it looks really, really nice. It is built quite well. And the matte black as well really kind of sets it off. Okay, so that is the quadcopter. Let's put that to one side and let's have a little look and see what else we get. So we get a bag of accessories. In here we get 4 extra propellers. Yeah, 4 propellers, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. We also get a USB charger. Ooh, hang on, I've seen something. We also get a screwdriver And more importantly, we get some loose screws in there as well, folks, so be careful when you open this bag. Loose screws are going to come pouring out, exactly as they have done with me just there. So what I'm going to do, because I've been sorting out some things on this mat, hence why there's lots of grass on here, I'm going to hopefully pick this up. Good stuff. Look at these. You even get the Mavic Air little stands as well. So these, I'm guessing, looking at it, clips directly onto the bottom or somewhere around about here. Because, yeah, right under there, look. So you get these that clip under here. So it actually looks a little bit like the Mavic Air as well. So you have the motor in here, or just to let you know if I haven't said already, these are brushed motors. Then you have, there we are, a nice little clip in the bottom there. Now you have 4 of those, should you want to put them on. That's what it looks like there. I don't think I'm going to be putting them on because it's one more thing to fall off as you're in flight. As they don't screw in, they do just, they don't screw in, they do just push in. I don't want anything falling off and making the quadcopter unsteady or unstable, so therefore I'm going to put them in there. But if you did want it to look like the Mavic Air, then you have got 4 little parts in there to accomplish that. You also have your user guide for the app. Now we are going to be looking at the app in a little while. Here's your QR codes in order for you to get the app for iOS and for Android as well. Now you also get a little manual, and inside the little manual it goes into everything. Pretty standard, how to take off, what the different parts of your quadcopter are called, what your transmitter does. So all in all, quite a lot of good information. I'd have a little look at that if I were you, and just be on the safe side. Just read it if this is. Just read it before you take it out. And then we have the transmitter. Now I'm going to wager a bet, and I'm going to say this transmitter has got internal antennas, and that these antennas here are going to be fake. So how can we tell? Well, normally what you would have is the antennas would run up the inside here, and then you would see a little wire up inside here leading into this part of the plastic. If you have a little look, can you see my finger directly behind it in this hole? And likewise the other side, there is no antenna. There are no antennas in there. See my hand? See pink right the way through it? No antennas there. The antennas are internal. Although I am going to be flying with these up because I do find it quite strange. Just after flying the Spark and the Mavic Air, it's very strange to have these down. So I will be putting them up anyway. So this is the transmitter. So you have your automatic takeoff, automatic landing. You have your left and right analog sticks for pitch, yaw and roll. You have your on and off button. You have your trim for front, trim for back. You have your trim left and right as well. Now, shoulder buttons. Starting off, you have your short press, this one here, in order to 3D flips. Now 3D flips are only left and right, not forward and back, and you do have to be stationary. Long press, emergency cutout. So the quadcopter just falls from the sky. Second one back, you have your 3 speed modes. Speed mode 1, 2 and 3. And then over this side, you have your short press for headless mode and long press for return to home. And you also have your short press to take photos and long press to take video over this side as well. Now I'm going to be using take video and everything from the app itself. So the phone, if you're wondering, if you've never seen one of these transmitters before, your phone fits in under there. Very nice. All in all, folks, that is not a bad little package at all. Now, before we go any further, let's have a little look and see what this application brings to this particular Here's the app. The app itself is called HTUFO. So when you start off, you have help. You also have your on and off button in order to gain access into the remote control, and you also have your settings. So settings just runs through things that you may want to have a little look at before you go any further. To turn it on, this is what you get. So, quite simply, once it's on, if you've connected everything up, then you should have what your drone sees here, what your quadcopter sees here. Then you have back, take photo, take video. You have retrieve photo, retrieve video. You also have turn on, altitude hold. You have speeds 1, 2 and 3. You also then have gyroscope on and off, just for gyro control from your phone. You also have on and off. Now when you're off, obviously you're just looking at FPV view, but when you're on, you can actually control your quadcopter using this. And also if you are connected, you get a couple more options like microphone, auto takeoff and auto landing. And then more More just shows you a few extra things you can have, like you can have 3D view on if you want to, so you can wear this inside an FPV pair of goggles. You can automatically, you can go into headless mode, you can configure the gyros, you can turn LEDs on and off as well. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this particular application. Okay, that was just a quick look at the HTUFO. Let's go back and have a look and see at the whole pack. Okay folks, so this is what we get all in all. It's quite a lot actually. So we get the quadcopter, we get the transmitter, we get an accessory bag we looked at earlier, as well as one manual, as well as another manual for your FPV application as well. So there we are folks, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time my friends, happy flying.